Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so take it where and how it resonates in your life. It's your message. And if you're not a Virgo and this has popped up on your feed, it's definitely your message, because this is an energy reading at its heart. And it would only show up if there's something in it that you needed to hear right now. And it only shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. There's a judgment here that says you are selected, you are chosen. You are exalted, you are chosen. You are renewed, you are chosen, you are selected. Or there's some good judgment that you're making about a situation, circumstances in your life. There's an energy of, I know the right way now. I know what to do. So this is sort of your life kind of restarting, or a rebirth, or happy, healthy times. Let's get into it, because the Judgment card is beautiful. Hello, Virgo, today. Oh, there's some sort of message coming in, or some clarity of mind. There's a new thought or a new idea. Maybe there's sometimes there's a text message. This is the Page of Swords. So sometimes there's a text message. You're making a judgment either to, maybe you're making a judgment to make a statement. It's, in other words, if you've been thinking, let me say this. If you've been thinking of reaching out, sending a text message, sending that email, making that quick phone call, do it. That's the good judgment. It's a good judgment. Do it. So some of you have been on the fence, right? Some of you have been like, I don't know if I should reach out. I don't know if it's the right time. I don't know. It's the right time. Reach out and do it. But let's just answer your question right there. Another interpretation, and I do multiple interpretations because this is a general reading. So I think there's clarity of mind here. There's an aha here. So I think it is the correct judgment for you to send that text, to write that email, to make that communication. I'm not sure. Let's clarify for me, God. Is this a message coming in for Virgo? No, it's going to be very happy. There's some sort of ending here that was very, very painful that could transmute into happiness. I think somebody's on the fence still, and they certainly they haven't decided. They are unsure. But ultimately, there is an ending. Maybe this is a sense of, this is, I don't know, like something ended very painfully. Something ended with a lot of struggle, or somebody is done. This thought of being done and being finished, and being happy about it. So let me say this. When you reach out, or when you send, like when the communication happens, somebody might be on the fence. Or there could have been a situation where during a text message exchange, somebody didn't respond because they weren't sure. They weren't really sure if they wanted to, because there was a lot that was happening. Somebody, right, there was a lot going on. Or somebody was done, and so somebody's like on the fence, like, I'm not sure, I don't know. I'm happy now. And anyway, some part of this situation has dissipated. Like, it was very painful, but now that's been replaced by joy and happiness. And so that's why maybe you're on the fence about reaching out, or when you reach out, you won't hear right back, or you haven't heard right back. There was something here where somebody didn't know if they wanted to talk, or to accept your offer, or to say anything. They didn't know, right? Or maybe you weren't sure. Let me say this to you. Now is not then. Now is the right time. Something about then wasn't the right time. And I think that's okay, right? Yeah, this is a beautiful energy of, you're going to profit a lot. Profit, not necessarily literally profit, but like, there's just a beautiful energy of abundance and resources, and yes, that's coming through now. It's like the energy around you is ripe for this. And what I love is, it's about an energy that you probably would have written off, and you probably would have said, oh, they don't want me, or maybe the job isn't still available, or whatever it is, right? That's not true. That's not true. It's just the timing wasn't right. And it's a good judgment for you to get back up. Ball is in your court, man. Ball is in your court. And then we have this. We have the page of, I'm sorry, not page, four of, oh, sorry, pentacles. What do I want? What is this saying? It's something is tangible. Something is real. That something is right. We have 2 10s and we have 2 4s. So you can rely on what you're feeling and what you know. You can rely on, like, something is complete and something is right now and ripe. You can rely on it. There's a certainty about it. And the 4 of Pentacles is not wanting to let go of something, wanting to hold on to something. And it's saying, yeah, you know why? Because it's worth it. And you're going to be happy that you didn't let go of it. Because it's valuable. I think something that you didn't let go of now all of a sudden is quite valuable. Can you clarify? Clarify the 10 of Swords specifically, what happened? You decided to put yourself first. Or somebody decided to put themselves first. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, but it's coming out as an Aries. Maybe you're talking to an Aries, or this is all about an Aries, or simply it's all about your own independence. Putting yourself first, not being selfish, but putting yourself first, or something. Like I said, somebody decided to. The 10 of Swords was, it was somebody's empowerment, personal empowerment, independence, wanting to be free, or not just freedom. They wanted to move forward. They wanted to fight. They were sure about something, and they were. It's like they had to figure out themselves. Somebody had to figure out themselves or their own personal situation. That was the 10 of Swords. So maybe that's why things ended or stopped or healed, like necessary healing of the self. Necessary healing of this could have been a person too. This could have been a person. Maybe somebody went with somebody else and now they're having second thoughts, or all I know is this. It's back on the table. So you get to decide whether or not you reach out for it. And the reason why the opening cards came out is because you've been thinking about it, you've been thinking about it, you've been thinking about it. And as a reader, all I can do is tell you, you've been thinking about it because the energy has shifted. You've been thinking about it because the energy is right. You've been thinking about it because this is your time to put your ticket back in. That's why you've been thinking about it. It's not guilt, it's not shame, it's not hope for redemption. It's because you're in tune. You now are aligned with the synchronicity of the moment. So it's time now, and maybe it wasn't time before. And that's fine. But I am here to verify that the reason why you're thinking about it, the reason why you're pondering it, the reason why you want to take action, that's what it is. I said clarify the 10 of Swords, and the Emperor and the King of Wands came out. You want to do something about the ending. You don't like the ending, or you don't like or accept the answer that you were given. And the universe is saying, that's good. Don't accept the answer. Don't accept the ending. Don't accept what you were given. Don't accept the pain. Don't accept the stress. Don't accept the hardship. Don't accept it. Don't accept it. Go after it. Fight it. Confront it. You need to do this for you so that you feel more empowered and in control. You need to do this for you, so do it for you. This is about sticking up for yourself. And I know that you can be very non-confrontational. But there are times in our lives where if we don't stick up for ourselves or say something or take action, we're actually putting a sword in our own back. And this is one of those times that if you don't say something or take action or do something, you're putting the sword in your own back. So that's why you have to do it. You're not being called to do this for whatever, the job you left or the person you left. You're being called to do it for you. It's like, I've got to do something. I've got to say something. I've got to stick up for myself. Or yes, you do. And that's what you need to do. Send that text, make that phone call. It may not be like, I'm here to defend myself. It may be a call that says, I am the right person for the job. And I know you didn't get back, but I'm getting back to you because there's a few things that I'm going to list. And maybe at the end of the day, you still won't get the job. But what you will do is you will affirm your faith in yourself. And that's what you're being called to do right now, so that you elevate who you are and how much on your own side you are. That's why. Universe is saying, calm down. Don't be so worried about the situation. It's actually not as horrible as you think it is. It's not going to be as bad as you think it is. Right? This is about disseminating moon. It's about releasing and letting go of the tension. So there's some sort of tension that needs to be diffused, released. Right? And you can do that. You can do that now. You can do that today. And you should. It's also just simply saying, this is going to relieve your soul. This is going to relieve the tension and stress you've been feeling. The tension and stress you've been feeling, do this. And you feel like, okay, I've done all I can do. But right now you haven't. And this has to be done, and is an action that you have to take. But once you do, look at all the stress relief. That's what it's saying. Your hard work is paying off. This is beautiful. Almost instantaneously, as soon as you put this work in or take this action or make this happen, pay off. It pays off because tension is subsiding. Things are easing out. Where are we going from here? Where are we going from here? Let me ask this question. In this Virgo situation, if this involves another person, okay, what's the other person? They love you, or they want to make you an offer. They actually care about you more than you think. This is, I love you. Now, if this is a business situation, they love what you do. They love what you're capable of. They may have rejected you because they had other obligations before. Business is weird, right? They make a lot of fucking stupid things. But it's almost like faith. Have faith. Have faith in the circumstance. Have faith in the situation. Have faith. Right? I mean, like, that card popped out before I even asked the question. So it's like they care. They care on some level. They care. They care about how they treat you. They care about you. They care. And you need to know this. Even if this is your boss. That's why the universe is saying, ask the question. Make the connection. This is not somebody that's going to be like, hang up or not respond. They're going to respond. Because they see your value. 100%. They see your value. The response you get will be a response of appreciation and gratitude and respect, or maybe even love. I don't know the situation, but it could be. Somebody hasn't given up yet. They haven't given up yet. On some level, maybe, if this is a personal situation especially, like more romantic or whatever, somebody needs to know that you care. It's not that they weren't willing to fight. If they walked away or they gave up, because on some level they thought you didn't care. So as soon as you show signs of caring, They care. They want to fight. They don't want to give up. And this is a business situation. It's worth fighting for, is what it's saying. It's worth you still being in the game and not surrendering to your competition. Let's get an angel message. This is a very clear reading. I don't know if it's because I'm like, it's just, this is very clear. This is a very specific message. Answered prayers. Oh my God, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. Heightened intuition. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. You know you're going to get what you want. Let's read the cards. Answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Go watch the Aries video too. Because the Aries video is answered prayers. Isn't that crazy? And Aries energy, the King of Wands with the Emperor showed up in your reading. Go watch that reading. There's something there that you need to hear too. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support and heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. You can feel this. Trust your feeling. And let's go to the extended because I want to see what more we have. Happy birthday, Doug Denny.